Well, good day, tubes. How's she? Hanging pretty good here. So as you can see, we got the neighbor's rig here again. She has got some parts, spindles, and hopefully that's all it is. We got to really have a look at the deck when we get the spindles off, the old spindles off that are bent on this one, off, and have a look at the deck and make sure it's not got any cracked paint on it anywhere, because that'll be a telltale sign that she's bent the deck too. If she's done that, uh-oh. But anyways, I'll show you these spindles she got. So she's got two and a set of blades. She's got some blades. And they actually sent you a new nut for the top, I believe. Or that's for the blades, maybe. I think that's for the top. And then actually sent you the new washer for the blade, which is kind of weird. Get her out. There's the spindle. She's nice. And very nice moving now. I really want to take her other ones apart if they'll come apart. I don't know if they'll kind of come apart easy enough or not, but anyways, there's a 1600 page manual that apparently comes with these things. Spindle replacement kit. Installation instructions. Let's have a sit down here for a minute and have a look at this. Well, I don't know, it's probably 1,500 different languages, that's probably why it's so thick, but yeah, there's different languages, that's for sure. Instruction. It looks like something else. Yeah. And there's French. Français. Here's our English. So that's good. I pretty much know I've done these on my other mower too before. So I actually rebuilt the whole deck because I actually have had a deck of mine that went, it hit something and bent the spindle all up, and it frickin' well bent the deck, and it was never right again. So we had to buy a whole new deck shell. That's all I could get at that time was a shell. I had to put all the parts back over to it. So yeah, we got to get a big, oh, it gives me foot-pounds and everything here too. That's good. Titan 2, 27 Newton meters, or 20 foot-pounds. It's not that much. I'm just gonna go with the gun. Never had a problem ever. You just don't want to go with the gun, right? So that's quite an instruction booklet. And I got our little makeshift table set up here. I know what you're gonna say, you need a shop. Well, I'm working on it. Not necessarily this one. This is probably gonna be my workshop, but I need another spot to store junk. You know what I mean? So I'm working on potentially another storage container. I don't know yet though, I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, another story for that another day. We gotta get her deck off again here. Oh, I do not like this. This is not fun. And anyways, I got it down to the bottom. I gotta just put her right down to the ground, and that'll allow us to get those little clips off. Probably won't put you through the removal here again. I'll just go ahead here and do it. Okay, she's up on the work table. I guess we'll call it that. We first of all, well, this one's nice to get off, but I have to get that bar off first. So I think that was ooh, 15? No, they're too big. Yes. 14? Oh, where's my nose? 13. That'll work. All right, and I got some air here too. We'll get the air pulled over and get that bar off. He should be alright coming off now, because I think I've had him off like 10 times. At least 10 times. Well, the first time was because her belt just originally fell off. So I'm like, okay, that happens. I can put it back on. So of course it was all out of these things somehow. It's weird. and it wedged down in behind or something too here. I can't really remember. So I put it back on, no problem. Let's get at her. Put it back on, and then the next time it broke, I'm like, okay. So she went over to the auto parts place and got a not the right belt, that's for sure. And I put it on for her. Lasted half an hour, broke again. Took it off. She went and got this belt. And that's, you know, I put it back together for her. I'm like, okay, well, it's back together. And but it's not cutting right, I says to her. So she's like, oh, well, let's fix it again. So now we're taking it off again. So, but that's all right. I don't mind. Okay, so these should all be just screwed in. We have to get... Ooh, I might not have a big enough guy for these. Oh, I do. Sweet. This is 7/8. No, come on. It's got to be some kind of metric. 21 metric. No, too small. I'm not very good at, you know, changing over. That's better. 20. I was gonna say that can't be a metric. Okay, so yeah, we got to try to get this pulley off. That might not come off too easily. Let's give her a shot here, though. I didn't bring my other tripod out today, so I'm gonna need 2 hands. Okay, I just got you on the deck here, so you're gonna feel all the vibrations here, maybe too. Hey, that worked pretty good. So we have to reuse that nut. And, oh, bother. And this pulley, except how am I going to get that off now without putting a puller on it and wrecking it? Oh, I can tell she's definitely hit something good here. Because it, oh boy. Show you why. I am pretty sure this is the bent one. Yep. And look at how much she's reefed that into there. Holy, that's not supposed to be there. So now I gotta figure out a way how to get that apart. Whew. What a mess. Okay, well, we'll deal with that after. These are probably a 13.2, which they are. I'll put a little extension on these. This one's been spun too here. It has a little bit, but not quite as bad, unless they're supposed to be like that, but I don't think so. Okay, that's gonna be fun. Okay, this one actually did come free there. So that's good. Just have to remember that's up. Shouldn't be able to screw that up, but stranger things have happened. Alright, we still got blades on underneath too. I probably should get those off. Gonna see if I can do that same kind of what I did on this other one, if I can get you to sit here somewhere maybe. Alright, so that would go... Oh no, I don't think I'm going to get a bite on this one. I'm going to have to get something underneath there to jam against the blade so I can just go and turn her back. Okay, I got to get something jammed. Maybe a... let me look. Okay, we got the blade stopped. I think I should be able to, hopefully... Oh, maybe I don't have it stopped. Well, it's all greasy anyways. Ooh, that pulley's on there real good. Real good. Oh. Nope, just can't get enough of a purchase under there. I don't know if there's any narrower that I could get. I just got a pair of vice grips under there right now, but I basically need to get it turned like a quarter turn. I don't really want to hit it with a hammer, but I think I've got some potentially bad news for her, and I'm not sure if I can fix it, but I want to see if I can get this guy off of here first. I might have to get a hammer and just give that a little bash with a screwdriver. Now if I can get in here just to free this up, just like that, just like downtown. Wow, that spun on there. That's probably not good either, but I think I might have some worse news for her. Let me just give this an air blast off. Oh my goodness. She's not gonna like me because I keep bringing her bad news. But anyways, just looking at where these mount. Let's get you in a bit closer here. So you can see these aren't sort of too bad looking. They're nice and flush. You know, they don't look like they've been sucked in. Over here we got a little bit different story. Oh dear, she's not gonna like me. See how that one's gotten kind of sucked in? The other ones don't look too bad. That one I don't like. That has definitely got an angle to it. So I'm gonna get it off. See if I can maybe just hammer on that side and get it straighter again. I just don't know how far out it is. It looks like it sucked this one down too a bit. And it's maybe warped it up there. Oh, there's a little warp in that one. Oh, she has bent this one too. Look at the cracks in the paint there. That's what I was looking for. Whoa, that's not good. But anyways. I guess we'll spin these off anyways. I'm not going to probably put the new ones on until I talk to her though. Because she might need to get a new deck shell too. She won't like that. Alright, let's see if this will come off of here. Pretty sure they just screwed into those spindles. Oh, snapped the head off that one. Oh, that's not so good, and I don't think they give me, oh, wait a minute. Yes, they give me nuts. So these are bolts going in here, probably because they did break off. There's, should be studs, like this was a bolt that went down through. So I bet you all these will break. That one come out. That one broke. So yeah, the new ones have a stud coming up through and a nut that goes on top. That's interesting. Well, let's try to get this one off. Broken. 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 Wow. The power. Freaking broken. Wow. All right. Alright, so giving these a spin, it's really hard to see now. Because I can't really hold it still enough, but yeah, it's definitely got a bend to her. I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not. I can see a pretty good bend in that one. The other one didn't seem terrible bad, but that one I just spun is the one off this side, so she is really smacked something good there. I wonder if she'll remember what side it was. Maybe she can show me and I can have a look at it, because, oh boy, This isn't too good. I can see, wow, let me get her, I'm all cleaning up here. Wow, it's really hit hard on this side. It's actually got like a dish into it. I don't know exactly how level it's supposed to be, but it looks like it's definitely going down on the left, so that would make it be cutting in real hard on the left side, right? I'll maybe go and speak with her. I mean, I could probably hammer that out a bit and get it a little better, but it's never going to be perfect. But yeah, I don't think the other side is that bad, actually. This it's maybe had a little bit of abuse to it, but this side is, wow, it's definitely bad. Let's see if I can get you a better shot here. It's really not coming up on camera that I can see, but this one here is like, they should be all like this one. This one's actually sucked in, so it's pulled so hard. Wow, that's really hit something good. I'm gonna go speak with her though, see what her thinkings are. Ooh, you can really see the mess of it here. This side actually I think is all okay. It's pulled a bit, but this side here, these two, wow, they're really bad shape. It's kind of hard to get you in the right spot to see that. I can see 3D better, I guess, than the camera can, but if you look down, you can definitely see that's not right. So I'm going to try, I guess, smash her on, and then I'll put a spindle on, and then a blade on, new blade, and then I'll see where it spins here. If it's going to be kind of hard to tell though, because I don't know where it's supposed to spin. Like, it might be high here, but if the blade's a straight blade, it'll be high here on the second time coming around, right? But yeah, this one's a bit bent up too. I can feel a bit of a rise on there, but not like this one where it's like a speed bump. This one's actually not bad, but this one is not bad. Wow, those two are just terrible though. I'm gonna maybe go and talk to her. Maybe it'd be better for her just to get a whole new shell if it's even available anymore. Shouldn't be a lot for that, I don't think. All right, well, looking like it's gonna be smack the deck and see if we can get her straighter. Boy, oh boy. I don't think it's got to go a lot though, but this one corner is really bad. She, I guess, priced out a new deck, and I don't know if it was the whole entire thing, pulleys and everything, ready to go, but or just the shell, but $600 apparently. She's like, hit it. Okay. Wow, that's bad. Well, I got an axe here that we're going to use to try to straighten this and see what happens. And it's getting sort of kind of dark out now. Darn, getting dark early stuff, man, it drives me nuts. Get started working on something outside and it's getting dark. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna go try to hit right on that hole. Hopefully I don't collapse the hole down that I can't get the bolt through again. It doesn't take much to move them. I actually went a bit too far. Wow. It's really, really bent. I said to her, you know what, I can hit it. I can try to get it better, but I guarantee it's not going to be perfect. Like, that's okay, as long as it cuts anything better than what it's doing now. Like, okay, well, I'll try my best. Try my best. Oh, might have to hit that from the other side again. That's a little better. Wowee. I think I'll flip it over and just give that a, well, I could maybe get in there with an adjustable. Okay, let's just get an adjustable in here and see if I can just twinge this back up a little bit. Wow, those are, no wonder it bent. Those are soft. Come on, John Deere. Still don't like where those mounts are. Okay, I would like to now just grab a spindle and spindle it on there for a second, just to kind of give me an idea of what we're looking at here. Of course, it's not sitting right. Oh. All right, hopefully you're still in the shot. That's still too high over there, I think. Because I've got a gap under this side. Wowie zowie. I really don't want to beat too much crap out of this thing, but we got to go down with it some more yet. Oh boy. Maybe we can get her cutting a little bit smoother anyway. Let's give that a look now. Still in the shot pretty well. Looking better. Still a bit high though. Just a hair bit, not much though. Feel any differences there. Seems like it's high on this corner here. Let's see what this fits in here like now. That's actually pretty good. I'm just looking for any gaps or anything underneath, right? Get her sitting up here. And hard to get you in there to show you that, but it's not too far off. Like I said to her, it's probably not going to be perfect. But I'm looking for like any higher. Let's see, I got a little gap under there. But then over here where we were hitting on her, we're not too bad. So, oh, I'm still sitting up. Hang on. Okay, let's try that again. We were still sitting on the top of the spindle. So we're pretty good there, but over here on this side, got a little bit of gap there. Oh, she'll focus. You can see a little bit of gap there. I'd like to see that a little flatter, but I think we're going to try that. I don't want to stress it out by hitting her too much, you know. So, and this side, is, I don't think it's really all that bad. It might need just a little bit of hammerage in right there. Just a little bit. They don't really believe that she's hit this side. I'm pretty sure it's the left side. From looking at where I cut when we went over the other day to take it back to her, it was the left side. So I think it's just got a bit of a pull on each. One of these guys here, but it's probably just from where it's mounted down and it sucks it through, because there's going to be some pull, right, when you tighten the spindle. But I can straighten that out too. That one's really good. That one's still a little bit high. That one's got a bit of a ridge too. Boy, that doesn't take much to move. I think that's good. And those will probably suck down again. Like I say, they'll probably suck down, you know, when I tighten these fellers down here. Oh, So that's pretty good, I think. I'm pretty happy with that. I think that'll do. And put this one here. Not too sure if I'm 100% happy with that yet. I think that's a little bit high there. Hi there. Mosquitoes are coming out. We're going to have to call her quits soon here. I think that's all right. Beauty. Oh, still a bit of wiggle to her. Okay, so where am I off? Where am I off? Where am I off? I think it's a bit high there. Silly thing. Yeah, this one here, I think. Whoop, lost my impact gun. Interesting. Silly things. We're getting there. We're getting there. That whole thing move when I did that. Jeez, eh? Oh, that made her worse. That made her worse there, bud. I think I'm making it worse. Oh, no, that got her. There's a tiny bit of wobble there now, but I think I'll deal with it. I think I'll just go with that. Leave her be, bud. Okay, I'm gonna go grab some nuts and we'll nut that one up there. All right, we are losing light. Might have to finish this tomorrow, so I'm only gonna put this on speed 1. Might need more than that there, bud. See those suck down as I'm tightening them on. But I really like the way it's sitting in here. It looks pretty good there. It's not all wonky there. So I've got this guy on 2 now, so we'll tighten him up. Alright, then we got our pulleys. Hopefully they're still alright. I guess they'll jam in again. There's a bit of in them. But if you hit something, that's definitely going to be problems for your pulleys too. If you hit too many things, you'll end up, if you haven't wrecked your deck already, you'll end up stripping those things out, I think. Should be good. And our other one's over here. Oh, and they put the greasers on the top of these ones here. See, where the other ones were jammed under the side. two in it? Or do I have a third one? Huh? I guess it's only got two. Okay, I got a third one for some weird reason. Oh, I know why. Come out of here. That's makes more sense. That's really tight. Okay, so this can get bapped down. Look, I lost my finish. It's just a paint, I guess. Oh, geez, look out. So what I'm doing here, you should never do that. Put it on and spin it. I actually had a socket, a big one, that had a little metal shear thing sheared off it. I did that and it spun in my hand and chopped my handle up. So you don't want to do that. Holy jumping here all night. Okay, that's good. Now, that goes to the motor. We need this guy again. That's our belt deflecting thingy guy. So it doesn't come flying off. Well, it does come flying off. It hits you in the nose. Go away, bugs. That's on, that's good. Sweet. Okay. Well, we can probably flip it over. Check underneath here, make sure we're still all good. And I guess we'll throw on that new set of blades. I can take these blades actually down, but by the time I get them down there and check them, see if they're bent, roll blades I'm referring to, down there, it'll be too dark up here, so I might have to take them to work with me tomorrow and throw them on my the guys, see if they're bent too. But we could. Hi, how's it going? We can take them off tonight, anyways. Hey, how's it going? Pretty good here, huh? And there'll be an 18. And do I have one? I do. Ooh. I have one in this kit. So I got 2 spare bolts. That's from the spindles, the ones I didn't break. Jeez. Alright. There's getting dark. I haven't put my light up yet. Oh man. So far behind. Anyways. Jeez, who put them on? It actually does come with new nuts. Because, you know what? It's a bigger nut. Oh, isn't that just fantastic? So that new spindle under there must be this bigger nut. We'll have to look at that. That's fun. That's fun. Maybe they made them stronger because they knew these ones sucked. Which they sort of do suck. I do want to try to take one of these apart though. I don't know how easy that'll be. Have to just get this sleeve off of here maybe. Another day. I want to see if they're actually, the bearings are open in those that you could actually get grease into them, or they have those seals on them that you don't get grease into them. Okay, so I'll check these tomorrow, see if they're good, but let's flip the deck over here again. Oh yeah, they are a lot bigger. I never really noticed that before. Oh. So there is regular nuts. Don't fit onto the old ones. Don't fit on the new ones there. We've got these new ones. These new ones that go on now. Wow, they're those nuts that are kind of smushed, I think. got a coating inside of like a glue or something. It's interesting. Well, I'll just leave that on there for now. Actually, my bad. Washer guy on. And we'll do the same to this so I remember where things are. And then I'll probably end up putting a new set of blades on, but she can get the rest of the year if these aren't bent, which they probably are. Everything else has been. And we'll see if she can finish the year on those blades, because they're still actually really good. I zoomed way in, but this is definitely one that was bent. See, it's really high there, and then over there, she's bent. Well, there we go. I'll leave her there for now. I guess I'll take these in too. Yeah, you can see where they greased these before, right? Where these ones are on the very top of the spindle. That's maybe why they're bigger, stronger, and then they put the greaser right in on the top. But anywho, I guess that's it for today. She's getting dark. Mosquitoes will be just eating me alive here soon. Actually, they might not be too bad now, but I don't want to stand out here and find out. So yeah, we'll get part 2 going on this. Get her mounted back up and see if she's cutting any straighter. I hope it does. Ooh, I hope it does. So, but it should, I think, hopefully. I'm hoping it looked better anyways. It looked like it was a little more flatter. Now, if I look this way though, I am not liking the way that spindle pulley is looking. It still looks to me like it's going this way. What is this one doing? Oh! Boy. I don't know, boys. This one doesn't look bad. But then I look at this one. Gosh, it seems like it's really low still. Like a lot lower than it should be on the left side. Whew. She might have bent this way more than I thought. It might have bent this whole part here. I can see this might have been from me hitting on it, but that definitely doesn't look good to me. Wow, I don't know if I can even straighten that any better. Whew. Wow, how the heck do I fix that? And because of it's you know, it's, how do you tell? How do you know? But no, there's a skeeter. To me though, that doesn't look good. You guys let me know what you think. Ay, ay, ay. I guess I'll put some blades on. If those ones aren't bent, the old ones, I'll put them on. See how it does when we cut. That's all I can do. And you know, if I have to, I guess I can smush onto this guy a bit. Maybe that'll kind of a little bit more. But I had her pretty good there, but boy, I don't know. I think those should be pretty much level. Anyways, another day. We'll figure it out, hopefully. So thanks again. We'll catch you all for part 2 when we mount this guy up here and give her a test fire. I've got some grass that needs mowing, so we'll be able to tell pretty quick if it's worse. Whew, I don't know. I'm not liking the looks of that too much. Even this way it doesn't look good. Looks to me like it's really going downhill a lot there still. Ooh. Ugh. Anyways, that's it for today. Hopefully we'll figure that out. I probably shouldn't leave her blades out here. Maybe I'll stick them under here for now. And these ones I'll take and see if they're warped or bent at all. Because really they are worn down a bit, but they're not terrible bad yet. I think she could definitely get the rest of the year out of them. They might be alright, I don't know. Anyways, catch you all later. Thanks for watching, and you guys have a good day.